Matty, nice to see you as always, and for Net fans, nice to see Stephon Marbury back in the lineup. That 4-game absence, the team 1-3. Coincidence or not, it's irrelevant, but he is going against his former team, and you know he gets a little bit juiced up when he takes on the Timberwolves.
Well, absolutely, and I think the key thing, though, is to make sure before he even decides on whether to play or not, whether he's injury-free and whether he can go from a physical standpoint. But you're right, against the Wolves, it's a different situation. He gets pumped up for him. He's been talking about it a little bit, so it's one of those things where he really wants to get up for this game and show them that he can play basketball, obviously, against his own teammates. Here you take a couple of looks at where he hurt himself in the Orlando game, as Matty mentioned, about 10-12 days ago. Another time going to the basket, so twice in 2 nights he hurts himself. You see him working out a little bit, he looks a little bit better, and here he takes some pregame drills back and forth. Civilian clothes, not so bad on the sidelines. He's getting up and down pretty well right there. Should he play that night, it's safer to leave him out. But against the Sonics earlier in this season, he really exploded. 17 for 26 from the floor, 41 points. You get a good look right there of what the old Stephon Marbury can do when healthy.
And they missed his penetrating ability. They missed his numbers as well. Tied for 5th in the NBA in scoring, just under 26 points per game. As Williams over to play the center spot. Brandon pulls the trigger. Off the rim, Williams with another rebound. And Marbury tries to push it. Marbury on the misdirection, he lays it home.
A couple here and there.
Nets lead by 2. Marbury off the screen. There's the roll and the slam by Will.
Going one way and finishing to the other, but a little drift.
First bucket for Garnett. Marbury gets caught in the air. The no-look feed, and Williams puts it off the window. Marbury, the former Timberwolf, down the lane for 2, hanging in the air.
Where's the sore ankle? It has been the left ankle that's been bothering him, but look at the speed going to the basket and the elevation off the left ankle and foot. Talking about unstoppable drives.
No true center on the floor because LaFonso Ellis is in there. Jumper from the outside, and Marbury is feeling good in the early going.
He's got that body language working, doesn't he? Where you can just see that he came out ready to play, which is most nights.
You think he's missed playing a little bit? Off the side of the rim. That one was not rhetorical. I actually wanted an answer.
He probably has, this guy.
Inside, what a look, and Jackson finishes it off. In the first, 16-8, New Jersey.
Good quarter from the standpoint of getting good shots also.
Marbury crosses over, lunging move to the rim.
Looking for a call also. Byron Scott will want to get him in the ball game.
Marbury a little bit out of control, but he pulls it back. Finds Harris. My goodness.
Showtime early, that's what it is. I was looking at the notes tonight, so we'll remain silent.
Well, now, you know, our producer Frank DeGrace just said that I read the notes. Marbury inside the arc. Here's Martin on the outside with his team now up by 8.
A little nasty tonight, aren't you?
A little ornery. Marbury on a crossover into the lane. Got it to go, and a foul.
You know, the adjustments are so good. It's just fun to watch from the purest standpoint in terms of watching good, solid basketball. Watch the adjustment in the air, though. He comes through. Here comes the second part. You see that adjustment at the end to avoid getting his shot blocked. He's up. Now the adjustment away. That's not too shabby. You know, not prepared in terms of mental preparation to come out and play.
Marbury sets the feet and nails the 3. What a quarter it's been.
With a little reverse pivot just then to free himself up, give himself a little extra room to look around.
1 minute to play, second quarter. Marbury using the Newman screen, open for a 2-pointer. Stephon Marbury, friend Kevin Garnett.
And a much more of a highlighted first half for Marbury. Aaron Williams starting things off with 2 plays from Marbury, but then Marbury goes to work shooting the basketball very nicely, and the drives are really marvelous, going to the basket, using his body to hang time. A nice elevation with the jumper, showing no signs of the left ankle bothering him, and then Garnett goes to work, maybe gets away with an extra step right there, but the ability to step away and shoot the ball, only 3 for 10 in the first half, with Marbury on the money to Jack.
Doesn't go. Minnesota not getting rolls here tonight, and the Timberwolves are shooting 37%. Marbury breaking down the defense.
Sitting baseline to our left over there, and he was played a lot of basketball in his day. He was saying, I couldn't believe how fast, you know, when you get down on the floor, how fast Marbury is with the basketball. You know, people sit up 5, 10, 15 rows up, you lose the quickness aspect of it. But down low, you can see just how fast he is.
Inside, 10 to shoot.
Look at Williams up.
Marbury maybe getting a little bit too cute. Jump shot. Lucius Harris cans it.
This is a good guy to have the basketball under control.
Marbury got a bump. Got it to go and a foul. Wow.
Yeah, he is just putting together some spectacular moves, a solid game of basketball this evening, right from the first quarter on. A little breakdown. Notice how he gets his shoulders around Avery, and then he starts looking to draw contact. See the shoulders he's gotten by, and then he throws his body initially against Garnett. And there's that follow-up, the competitor in him, but just so much packed into one move along the baseline. And by the way, he's
LaFonso Ellis comes back in and still steaming on the sideline. 19-8. The Nets extending their lead here in the third. Up by 21.
Oh, get away!
You've got to be kidding me!
What was that?
The elevation by Marbury, and we are watching an all-star. Great look by Jackson.
That's from another planet, though.
Avery can't get it to drop. Byron Scott called that play during the short break. Oh, man! Marbury! Oh, this place would have erupted if that one went down. We have got to see that again.
And again.
And again.
And again.
Marbury urging the crowd on.
I think the challenge is out, Ian. Can you top this?
Oh.
I don't think so. Look at this. You're not supposed to do that at his size.
Nothing more to say.
Goodness.
Stephon Marbury just dazzled this crowd here at the Meadowlands with this.
I just think the incredible part of this is getting the ball and knowing with his back to the basket, A, where the rim is, but B, being able to find it was just incredible. Get upstairs. Oh, man. Turned out to be a decent player also, huh?
Oh, absolutely. Marbury with Avery gives it up. Finds Newman for the assist.
Hard sitting on the bench, but you know I really got to learn a lot sitting on the bench. I saw the game a little bit more clearer, you know, from the standpoint as far as what we were trying to do and the things that we worked on in the preseason, and pretty much I came out and tried to do it.
How much fun is it to play against the team that you came into the league against and against your good friend Kevin Garnett?
You know, playing against them is always tough because it's a lot of emotion running through your mind and through your body. Then playing against Kevin, you know, me and him, we really hit it off good when we when I went to Minnesota, and you know, to play against him and win is always fun, but just playing against him, you gotta love it.
Got to ask you as a last question about that jam off the Jackson feed in the third quarter. Man, we know you can get up, but what a grab in the jam.
He threw it up, I caught it. You know, I pretty much tried to just catch the ball. You know, when I thought to myself, if I could catch the ball, then I could dunk it. You know, that's probably all that pumping that iron and, you know, doing all that crazy stuff in the weight room. But things like that happen when you work hard in the weight room.
All right, Stephon, we'll let you get into the room. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Stephon Marbury, work in the weight room, work on the basketball court. Oh, and Jimmy Spinarkle, he could hit an outside jumper. I'm not so sure about the slam-a-rama. Stephon Marbury at 27, 10 of 16 from the floor. He had 7 assists, and it was a brilliant performance by Marbury in his return. 10-game, 4-day absence, 116-94 the final score. Spinarkle's going for some lessons after this.